Hello, and welcome back to the Cove with more EU4 Relentless Push East continued. Alright, let's go ahead and dive back into our little war. We've got some allies, we've got some friendly troops coming in to reinforce. It looks like they've got a very big stack there. We've got some others coming in from the south, so that should be good. And I think that means we should be somewhat okay. Yeah, it does look like they've broken up their giant stack of troops, which is just fantastic. We'll go ahead and we'll let these guys retreat a little bit further. What about you? 6652, yes, definitely. We want you up near our front lines. Well, let's march on up, and then what have we got? We have one siege on this guy. In fact, I think we have a 4 siege general somewhere. In fact, yeah, let's see. No, it's not over here. You know, let's just quickly check it over Asia. Whereabouts? Yeah, okay, so we have a 6634. We definitely don't need this general out here at the moment. We'll leave him be. These guys, they're marching on up over there. We still have the rebel suppression going on, which will get you guys to continue to do for a while. But we're going to march him on up over there. We're going to go ahead and get that extra 4 siege. We're going to zip on to the mountains as fast as possible. He will come by for a little bit of reinforcement, and then we'll bring in the other half as well. I think that's going to be the best thing for us. See if we can make some fast progress. So we're going to send you back towards there. And then what about these guys? What else have we got? We have... how much siege have you got? 3 siege? It's actually fairly decent. Yeah, alright then. Yeah, scratch that previous thought. We're going to go ahead and get you to start sieging down. And you, my friend, are going to head back up over here. We'll just stay in friendly territory. That should be fine. Oh, also, one other thing. We should make sure that we are using our navy appropriately too. So it does look like they have a whole bunch of transports, a couple of heavies. Oh wow, 16 heavies. But they're not going to be as good in this inland sea. So you know what? If we can find our heavy ships, I think we will take you as of today. Yep, we'll collect you. We'll send you down with the rest of our fleet. And, oh, okay. I guess we're going to go ahead and upgrade these too. Yep, no point in going into war without everything that we want at our disposal. That's not exactly the greatest plan. So we'll go ahead and do that. I think there was also an admiral over here. We'll go ahead and we will say, no, you can head out this direction. And for now, we'll just put that on our trade navy for now. And then we'll move him across as is appropriate. Alright, let's also go ahead and click that, let them get back to work. I don't think that they're going to send any of their navies over to our shores, but I think we should be able to at least get a little bit of progress over there. Alright, oh, and apparently things are not going out too well. Oh dear, 145,000 reinforcements. Okay, we're going to go ahead and back on out. We are in a little bit of trouble here. Okay, well, this is not going to be fun. Alright, first of all, let's bring in some reinforcements over to here. I don't think we're going to be fighting for long. We're going to bail as soon as humanly possible. Yeah, we're fighting in bad terrain against superior numbers with even more reinforcements. That is not something we want to have to deal with. Alright, let's see. There, we'll get that message out of the way. We're not sending in reinforcements. We're just going to stand here for now. And then... Come on. Okay, we can retreat. Yep, they've got 150,000 men. Let us back on up. Okay, I think this is going to be one of the last forts that we can really handle at this stage. We're going to go move away. These guys are going to move here. I don't expect them to try and chase us down, but it is what it is. Military access. Sure, Khorasan, you can have access. And same with the Mamluks. If it makes it easier for you to survive against the Ottomans, that is something we would prefer. It does look like they're trying to crush them, so if we can get them to keep their military strength, that should hopefully help us out just a little bit. Alright, so what are we going to do? I think we need to merge these two armies at this stage. Yeah, I think that's going to be ideal, and then we'll stick around for a second and we'll see if they'll try any funny business. We also do have a free diplomat, and I suppose we should probably make the most of what we've got access to. So let's go ahead and, Mecklenburg, let's go ahead and increase our trust with you guys. That seems like a good plan for the future. Let's just go ahead and, there we are, favors for trust. We'll trade all 50, and we'll see if that changes anything with Mecklenburg here. Do we have any trust bonuses? No. Okay, well, it was worth a try. Alright, well, either way, troops moving back. It looks like we're relatively safe. I think we'll have to try and maybe attack from the south, but hopefully these guys keep doom stacking and have a little bit of an issue with attrition. That would be rather ideal. Yes, that would be very much the plan. Okay, so let's bring you guys back a little bit. Let's go ahead and siege this down. Same with you guys. We'll march back a little bit further. We could definitely do with a fort down here. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Farmlands would be... Highlands would be good, although if we could take this mountain fort, that would be ideal for future engagements without having to worry about the building time and cost and all of that jazz. So I think we'll hold out here for now. What else have we got? Trade company investments. Oh, I suppose that's something that we could invest in, although... Hang on a second, what would we want? Production efficiency... Yeah, we could expand a little bit. Though, let's just double check that we haven't got any manufactories that are particularly worthwhile. And I think we actually do. 0.53 is quite reasonable, although... Oh, wow. Workshop in Danzig and Königsberg. That is fantastic. You know what? This is far, far better use of our money for a better return. So we'll pick up those. Trade depots. Oh, Stockholm. That'll also be fantastic. And that is all of our money gone once again. It's expensive expanding very quickly with all of those buildings, but it must be done. It's the only way to continue our economic growth. Alright, we are taking control of things. Let's go march our way back down again. It does look like Hungary and Tuscany are working fairly well together, unfortunately. Yeah, and yeah, Tuscany's got another 75,000 troops over there. Wow. Okay, and that's mines sorted out. What do we do here? So if we just double check what we were doing, minus 100 votes, that's actually not ridiculous. Yeah, that is actually not ridiculous at all. And, oh, they're voting for Burgundy. Ooh. So Austria's not in the running. Okay. Why on earth has that happened? I'm not too concerned about that. What have we got? If we check out here, what are the nations? It doesn't look like Austria is even up for re-election. Do they have no heir? Let's recall the diplomat while we can. Okay, so they have no heir. That would be why that's happening. Okay. So then if that is the case... 1, 2, 3 for Brandenburg. Okay, so we'd need to negotiate. We need to negotiate Mecklenburg and Salzburg. Those two, and then... I don't know, maybe mines along the way? Yeah, 1, 2... Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's a pretty difficult word to negotiate, but either way, we'll, yeah, we'll have to see what we can do. So either way, mines. Let's go ahead and... What do we do here? Improved relations is pretty good. What else could we do to improve the situation? Now, we can't do an alliance because we are at war, but they would be willing to accept that. So that would be a way that we could fix things. Then we could also probably follow up with maybe a royal marriage, unless we're seen as a heretic. Oh no, government reforms. Darn, that's a pain. Okay, well, you know what? How about we just go ahead and we start currying some favors over there, see if we can figure something out over there for now. So whereabouts was that? That should be... Wait a second. Curry favors. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and close that for now. We'll keep a diplomat somewhat on hand just in case, but I think we should be fine. These guys, let's keep on marching down. We're going to occupy what we can of Hungary. Oh, there goes a whole stack of overextension with a whole bunch of cores. In fact, that is helping improve our situation yet again. Having that overextension disappearing is quite nice. So let's see, how much have we got left? 31%. Oh, and that's mostly done. Okay, this is fantastic. This is really good. That should help out our diplomatic reputation. So, hang on a second, let's just double check that once more. Diplomatic reputation is now up to 22. Yeah, that is slowly expanding, and I think that is a very, very good sign. So who knows, maybe one or two more elections if we do manage to get our ideas up and running. We might be in a very healthy state. Alright, but either way, let's go ahead and siege down what we can over here. In fact, you know what? I'm a little bit bored. Let's go ahead and get that barrage up and running. We want to have a nice, strong, unified front as we attack these guys, as they do have plenty of reinforcements. Yeah. Although, it does look like Austria might actually have a pretty good spot against a few of these guys. Oh, wait a second, that's not the right button. Yeah, that does look like we could do a bit. Yeah, alright, well either way, we'll see how it goes. The love of the devoted. Tolerance of the true faith goes up once again, and so does the Patriarch's estate. Nice. Alright, that is excellent. Let's move on. Actually, do we have military access through the Ottomans' lands? Yes, we do. Alright, that's good. Let's go and zip on over there. We will go... send you around over here, and then you can also hang out over there. Yeah, that should be relatively fun. We're going to keep nice and cohesive, just in case we can take a fight. We want to make sure that we have the manpower at the ready. And you know what? That does look like we just got that all worked out. So let's take, where is it, Pavel? Yeah, he will be the one to go for the fort. You, my friend, can go over here instead. You can march on up there. And then you can move here, and you can travel, I don't know, a little bit closer somewhere. Yeah, we'll let that happen. Alright, influence and whatever else, not really too much of a concern for us right now. We're doing pretty good. Oh, and there are a whole bunch of extra cores. I think that takes us down to about 10%. 17. Alright, well, that's still not bad. That is still helping us out. We will take what we can get our hands on. Although I do think we may split this army here. Having a 60 stack is not exactly something that we need right now. So, yeah, we'll give that a bit of a split. Let's head over... You know, we'll head a province over and just avoid a little bit of excess attrition. We did spend a whole bunch of manpower on our great project, so it's, yeah, probably not too foolish to try and recoup what we can get our hands on nice and easily. Alright, so we've made it onto the fort. Let's go ahead and barrage that down straight away. That should be good. Let's also double check to see if we have a leader that we can go ahead and throw on. I think the 6333, or no, 6441, that seems... Actually, no, let's go for the 3 siege. Siege is probably going to be relatively important. Yeah, in fact, yeah, we'll head on up over here. We'll bring these guys in... into some fairly moderate provinces, and then hopefully we'll have enough of a front line that we can catch them out if they try any funny business. Yeah, I think that is the goal. Alright, missionaries. Let's go ahead and choose to convert. Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of these Sunni provinces. They're worth a whole stack of unity, and they're not really any more expensive than these cheaper ones, so we'll just go ahead and focus on those first, and make sure that that gets done. Alright, so that is good. We're still losing a little bit of war score, but again, at this stage, you know, sometimes the beginning of war doesn't quite go to plan, but it's about making long-lasting progress, so I'm okay with this. It's not ideal, but it just is what it is. Alright, but hopefully we will make some very solid progress with these fortifications. It doesn't look like they're focusing on us, and that is the main thing. If they want to fight Austria and focus on them, that is perfectly a-okay by me. Does look like... Hang on a second. Mecklenburg. Wait a second, is there... Oh no, they're in this war. Huh. Occupied by Austria. Well, that is a peculiarity. I guess they really want that land. Well, the good news is it's not one of our... It's not one of our claims, so I'm not too concerned. But we do just have to be a little bit aware that they may want to take a whole bunch of extra stuff. So, yeah, we will keep that in mind. Alright, no dice on 21%, that's unfortunate. Let's go ahead and grab the Navy. Everyone's up to 100%, that is good. Let's take our Admiral, and then we're going to go ahead and tell them to... Actually, no, let's just sail our way around. That'll be fine. That'll be good. Although... Oh, actually, you know what we should do? We should just guarantee that before we get ourselves in any trouble, we'll quickly dock up to our port. Make sure that we don't have any extra attrition and can engage with their navies at a reasonable pace. Alright, but either way, that's one siege down. Let's keep on slowly marching forwards. Everybody, let's go ahead and move on in. Let's go... sure, we'll take that occupation as well. That'll give us a little bit of extra foresight just in case they do try to break the siege. Alright, and there we go. We got it anyway. Fantastic. So let's march onto their capital. Let's march to Pest. You can head up over here. There we go. This is... Actually, you know what? That is what we'd prefer. We'll go ahead and march on forwards a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that should be okay. So either way, at least we're getting war score against Hungary. That is the main thing. We do still have more money to spend, so we should probably keep that rolling on out as more workshops become available. Let's also go ahead and... What was the trade? I think there was one for 190. Oh, 180. Yeah, there we are, in Memel. That'd be worth it. And then... Manufactory is 0.6. That is also quite respectable. So we'll go ahead and do that too. Alright, very nice. So what else have we got? Doesn't look good for Austria. They, how many men have they got? 39,000. It's not good at all, but at least it's them being beaten up upon instead of us. And if they can distract Tuscany for long enough, they might slowly lose some of their manpower. Yeah, not that it's done too much. But, you know, every little bit counts that we don't have to spend. Okay, and what have we got here? Looks like... Yeah, Tuscany's definitely working hard over in this area. We're going to have to quickly swing on up there if possible. Let's march you up to that mountain fort. Tempted to go for this, but I think they're going to try and stack like they did last time. Let's just instead move forward to single province. March on a little bit closer, and then we'll make sure that we have spread our manpower through. Just to make sure that we don't get caught out on any funky zones of control or whatever have you while we work this all down. Alright, so let's see. Okay, they're tempted, but they're not quite ready to pounce. Yep, I think we have too many men for them to be too enthusiastic at it for attacking us. Alright, come on. We just need a quick siege here. That's what we need. There goes Pest. Fantastic. That's just what we wanted. Let's go ahead and march you up onto that mountain fort. I think now that we've got all of our men in place, we should have a fairly easy time. We'll march... Yeah, we'll march up to some of these other provinces, and we will see if we can take this down. We can hopefully save Austria and continue to let them be a thorn in our enemy's side. That is the goal. So, as soon as we get there, let's make sure that we go ahead and we barrage. That is an absolute must. So we'll go ahead and get that up and rolling. We'll also go ahead and continue to convert those guys. 400 more ducats. Let's move towards... Oh, 0.7? Ooh. Yeah, we've actually got some really nice manufactories for us to create. This would be quite nice. Alright, but either way, we will get to that when we get to that. Let's move into friendly territory, make sure that we've got some stacks not taking within a nice easy access there. Let's go... let's march you on up over here, and then maybe... Just maybe... we even go ahead and work on this fortification while we can. Yeah, if no one else is going to defend it, we may as well go for it. Alright, lose our diplomatic power and our diplomatic advisor leaves. Or, widespread condemnation will hurt our relations with all other Christian countries by 35... Ooh. But I like this guy. He's really, really cheap for us to employ and is really good for us. Could always switch over to trade efficiency. I guess we could always fish for another one, but I'd rather... You know what? It's going to take a little bit of time for our reputation to fix up with these guys. We're not getting elected anytime soon. We'll just take the hit to our relations, and then we'll make that disappear over time. If we go ahead and check out Saxony here... Yeah, heathen tendencies, 35, and that goes away at 1.4 per year. That's not exactly too bad. Although, actually, wait a second. 1.4 per year, that is actually a lot worse than I was expecting. We should have just lost the Diplo power. But oh well, we couldn't have known. It is what it is. Let's go ahead and barrage down that other wall. Come on, if we can just quickly get in here and save Austria, that would be very nice. They're at minus 17%, so it's not like they're going to peace on out anytime soon. But again, if we can avoid their war exhaustion getting too high, that would be ideal. So, you know what? What does that mean? Do we want to go for... Do we want to go for the big wig first, or do we want to take out some of the smaller fellows? Like Munich, Air, or Thuringia? You know what? I think this might actually be easier to fight people like Thuringia first. So what we're going to do... We're going to start building some spy network over there, and hopefully that'll give us a little bit of a better siege timer against them. That should be fine. Yeah, hopefully that all works out though. Alright, blockade, what have we got? Lose admin, Diplo, or unrest. That's a little unfortunate, although I think we could happily destroy them with our navy, so we might end up sailing around. I think what we'll do is we'll lose the admin power for now, since we've got the most of that. But what we are going to do is take you guys and... yeah, they don't... they say they have 75 ships, but it's mostly transports. I think we go ahead and we sail across there and see if we can beat up some of their smaller friends' vessels and then chase them down. Yeah, I don't see them trying to engage with us, which they could have if they had have wanted. I think this is going to be the better thing, whereas fighting the Papal State is definitely going to be the best thing for us. We can even dock up and get a little bit of extra repairs if necessary, so that would be very good. And it does look... bother, we didn't quite finish off all of the Papal State's ships in time. Alright, but that's okay. We made pretty good progress there. In fact, it looks like they might lose enough morale that they will even flee from this battle, so it'll still be a victory. Let's just double check in on our ships. Yeah, we're in a much better position than them, and losing all those transports will hurt their morale, so they should bail faster than we will. And with any luck, we won't lose anything, but too late. We did lose a single ship. That is annoying. Alright, you know what? Let's not spare any expense. Let's go ahead and pick up the inflation for depot power. That's easily enough sorted for us. Alright, there goes a victory. That is excellent. That helps us out immensely. We're going to go ahead and... oh, we captured a couple of ships. Alright, well, before we go too much further, we want shipyard. Yeah, I think that's going to be what we want. Either that or a dry dock, I think. Shipyards. Oh no, maybe it is just the shipyard that we're after. Hang on, let's just double check. Yeah, that is going to help us with repair time. Okay, let's go to Zagreb there, and that should be fine. And then we'll see how that all goes. Oh, it also looks like Hungary has decided to sweep on down and try and be offensive. That is surprisingly okay, because once we catch this, we're going to quickly zip on down and take care of them. Siege of Trenton is over. Oh, this is good. This is very, very good. Alright, so 63,000 of Tuscany's troops are on a woods fort. That's not good for them. Let's go ahead and just take all three. We're going to march on over there. Hopefully we can catch them out. These guys will go ahead and provide a little bit of extra support and see if we can catch them. And then, yeah, once we capture this fort down over here, we'll then swing south and we will outnumber them fairly decently. Oh, although, hang on a second. They do appear to be bailing. When do they leave? 28th of September? You know what? We can give it a couple of days. We've got a little bit of extra maneuver on them, so I think that we can catch them. Alright, so what have we got? We lose diplo reputation because we've integrated Norway. We've gained a little bit of prestige, which is nice. We're going to go ahead and... oh. We're going to upgrade inferior ships. We will drop off... yeah, okay, we're going to create a new unit. We're going to split away the really poorly conditioned ones. There is no benefit to having them around whatsoever. 84%, is that decent? That leaves us with 2 galleys. Oh, right, we don't care about our transports right now. It's only galleys and heavies. How many did they have? They had... they do outnumber us just a little bit too much, and they do still have a few heavies. You know what? Never mind. We're just going to stay together. We'll go ahead and regroup our strength, and that'll be fine. We will, though, break away those transports. We don't need them. So that should be nice and easy for us to access. Oh, and you know what? We also don't need those light ships either, so we'll go ahead and, yeah, we'll deal with that in a couple of months. Good thing is, with that extra repair time there, we should be fine. Alright, and apparently Tuscany did not want to fight. Alright, unfortunately that they didn't try to escape to the south, but, you know, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and find our 4 siege. Let's re-siege Prague. You can head out over here, and then you can head over there, and I think you can go ahead and swing around in this direction too. Yeah, we're going to try and get rid of Thuringia, break down the strength of alliances. That is my theoretical plan. Whether it works, I have no idea, but we will see nonetheless. Do we waste any military power on a farmlands fort? Honestly, I don't think we do. It's only farmlands, it's not defensive, it's not going to give us any major penalties if we don't take it quickly, so I think I would rather just make progress, and then, oh, we even have access, so we can work on both of Thuringia's forts at once. Yeah, that is the goal. So you know what? That's where we'll leave things for today. We'll come back and hopefully deal with a couple of their allies and slowly work down what strength they have. So if you do want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.